Independent from the government. As a citizen, it is important to be independent from the government in order to maintain a healthy democracy. Here are some ways you can be independent from the government. 1. Stay informed. It is important to stay informed about what is happening in your community and country. You can do this by reading newspapers, watching news programs, and following social media accounts of reputable news sources. 2. Get involved. Attend city council or community board meetings and advocate for civic education in schools. Superscript 1. You can also participate in political campaigns or volunteer for organizations that promote democracy. 3. Vote. Voting is one of the most important ways to be independent from the government. It allows you to have a say in who represents you and what policies are enacted. 4. Hold elected officials accountable. Contact your elected officials and let them know your opinions on issues that matter to you. You can also attend town hall meetings and ask questions. 5. Join interest groups. Joining interest groups that align with your values can help you stay informed and make your voice heard. Remember that being independent from the government does not mean being anti-government. It means being an active participant in democracy and holding elected officials accountable. If citizens are not dependent on government subsidies, they can be more self-sufficient and have more control over their own lives. They can also be more financially independent and have more freedom to make choices that align with their values. Additionally, if citizens are not dependent on government subsidies, they may be less likely to be affected by changes in government policies. Government subsidies are financial assistance provided by the government to individuals or businesses. Here are some examples of government subsidies. 1. Agricultural subsidies. These are payments made by the government to farmers to help them maintain their farms and produce crops. 2. Housing subsidies. These are payments made by the government to help people pay for housing. 3. Student loan subsidies. These are payments made by the government to help students pay for college. 4. Energy subsidies. These are payments made by the government to companies that produce energy. 5. Healthcare subsidies. These are payments made by the government to help people pay for healthcare. There are both advantages and disadvantages of subsidies. Some advantages include inflation control and moderation of supply and demand. Subsidies can also help lower the prices of production inputs and control inflation. Additionally, subsidies can help prevent the long-term decline of industries, keeping them alive and functional. Some disadvantages of subsidies include a potential increase in taxes on citizens in subsidizing countries. Government subsidies can also be expensive, requiring the government to raise a significant amount of tax revenue. The government provides subsidies for various reasons. One of the main reasons is to encourage production and consumption in specific industries. Subsidies can also be used to help companies reduce their costs of doing business. Additionally, subsidies can be used to keep the prices of products and services low for people to be able to afford them. Subsidies can have both positive and negative effects on the economy. On the positive side, subsidies can help to create jobs and stimulate economic growth. They can also help to keep prices low for consumers. On the negative side, subsidies can lead to inefficiencies in the market by distorting prices and reducing competition. They can also lead to a misallocation of resources by encouraging companies to produce goods that are not in demand. Thanks for watching. If you got value from this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Share and see you soon.